Pull up to the Twitch. This is where you can watch everything live and interact with chat. Link down below. Reaction of a video we have today is another but other. That's not even I didn't even say that right. But listen, it's Tommy NFG, bro. The ending of Gen Z's era. Now listen, Gen Z, probably for television wise, we had the best everything, bro. Cartoons, going outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a lot of peak things, you know, like we experienced a lot of peak things. So I want to see what he says here, you know?
YouTube. I watch YouTube.
No, cartoon.
Cartoon?
Mm-hmm. You don't watch cartoons?
What are cartoons?
Damn, what? I'm not that old.
Is it like when they have ads?
Hold on.
What? You ain't never seen Tom and Jerry? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, you ain't never seen Disney Channel? Max and Ruby.
What?
Ruby and Max.
Nope.
When I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw this clip and it officially solidified to me that Gen Z's era is officially over. After years of making fun of millennials, it's officially caught up to us.
Nah, no, my brother. Nah, he definitely is.
Guess what? If you know what a cartoon is now, you're officially what the kids call, and I'm gonna be referring to things from now on as what the kids call it because I've reached that point. Unk status to Gen Alpha kids. It's so.
Bro, that's like Tito coming in here and call me Unk and shit, bro. Like that ass. Like, I'm only 22. Stop. Cut it out. I'm only 22, bro. Now listen. Yo, if you were born in the age of 2000s and 05, you had the best experience with television and games and going outside and having fun. If you were a guy, you went outside, play football in the neighborhood, go back inside, wash your ass, go on YouTube, watch Vanos Gaming, Jacksepticeye, or whoever you was watching, you feel me? And just vibe out, you feel me? We had the best games there. We had Fortnite, we had Black Ops 2, Mario 3, Mario 2, Skate. We had what other games did we have? A peak Assassin's Creed. Bro, we had so many fire games, bro. I'm telling you now, like, Gen Z might actually be the best. Like, no bullshit.
Wild that Gen Z and millennials grew up with things similar and Gen Alpha kids are in a complete different stratosphere. So I want to talk about some of the things that Gen Alpha won't grow up with or what they'll have to adapt into society with. And one of the main things I feel kind of bad for them is having to grow up with constant cameras 24/7. I can't even envision a world anymore without social media or people recording things in public. And yeah, although most of Gen Z also grew up with a lot of cameras,
we kind of like grew up with,
I would say for most it was a mix of an offline childhood with an internet world. Like, for one, we were still watching cartoons on TV and had our childhood networks we watched, waiting for a new episode to drop and watching it on TV. I remember like clockwork pulling up to the TV at night to watch the new episode of Regular Show or Adventure Time.
Also, the new episode of Regular Show at night and in the Adventure Time.
Nowadays, people can't touch the sunlight around their neighborhood without disintegrating into pieces. The online world we grew up in was mainly YouTube and all the OG YouTubers, just watching whatever the type of content they.
Now listen, no offense to the GOAT, PewDiePie. He's a GOAT. He's legendary. You feel me? I never really watched PewDiePie, but I know a lot of people that did. But there's this one YouTuber. I don't know if he still does YouTube, but his name is Matt, and he has a wizard. He had like a wizard hat, and I don't know if he still does YouTube or not, bro. But I used to watch him every day, bro.
Posted a famous YouTuber could post anything back then and people watched it. Low-key, people try to say Gen Alpha started brain rot, but Gen Z was patient zero to it. Like, have you seen a YouTube poop in 2025? How do we not call this brain rot?
What?
You will die.
This is 15 years ago? I don't remember watching these type of YouTube videos, bro, at all.
But you know what? At least we can say one thing. This brain rot was made by humans. There was real passion in the book, at least. Yeah, it may have been brain numbing, but it was our creative brain numbing we put together. For Gen Alpha, there's basically zero offline childhood anymore. Other than them going to school, that's really all the IRL interactions they'll have for the day. Most of the work in school is going to be done on computers with the help of AI too.
Facts.
So, you know, no more creative paper learning. You'll see them run home with
oh my god, they don't do that shit anymore. Chat, do people even like still do the posters for projects? Either go outside, buy a poster project, paint it, color it, make sure you have like cutouts and and write papers on the project you wrote. Does people still do that?
The swiftness after school
Or
ends
not?
to
Is
get
that
their
all
iPad
just
because
on
now phones
PowerPoint
are
now,
banned in
bruh?
school. And at the end of the day, that's something older generations are just gonna have to get used to. I mean, with Gen Z, the way older generations were reacting over us looking at internet memes, they thought there's
Oh,
no
shit,
way
my
these
bad.
kids are growing up normal. And look at us, we made it out perfectly fine.
Your hair looks very bouncy.
I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. Never mind, bruh.
Nuke the whole generation. If it were up to me, I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.
I'm more worried about the
Nuke the whole
online
generation.
radicalization they're gonna face and how that's gonna with their brain. People gotta realize a lot of reasons why people may have an extreme
the
ideology is because they grew up with it and it was drilled in their head from a young age. And when it's drilled so hard into you at that type of age, it's hard to
Hey,
break
yo.
away from you because it kind of becomes your personality as well. But I think more than likely, a lot will probably just turn out how Gen Z did with the internet and phones. It is sad though that everything is filmed and they can't make the same mistakes other generations did. Like no matter what age they say something on the internet, it'll be attached to them until the day they die. If they somehow put an archive of COD lobbies when I was an edgy dumb kid, my ass ain't
my
ever getting a
God.
single sponsorship on this.
Oh my god. Now listen, I'm not saying I said anything insane back in the day in the Xbox 360 lobbies and shit. But there's no things were said. You know what I'm saying? Not nice things at all. You know what I'm saying? I probably died back in the day on COD and say some friendly words, some kid friendly words. MW2 was an error, bro. We don't talk about that.
But it's all good now because I changed, you know? As a kid being born now, at any time you risk being filmed. You could be born as a family vlogger kid, a fate some would say is worse than death. Then in the future, when you ask your mom and dad for pictures of your first birthday, they just pull up the video on YouTube with you in it that you didn't even know was posted. You can't even walk in public and talk to strangers anymore without risking talking to someone with meta glasses, which I think is going to become a problem in the future, especially with creeps. There's already a ton of people recording people without their consent, and all they got to do to conceal it is buy a little sticker to block the light from letting people know they're recording. You could at any moment be randomly recorded for a failed Riz POV TikTok.
Yeah, God took his time when he made you. Oh, this your girl? My fault, bro.
The only way to avoid getting recorded in the future is going to be locking yourself up in an insane asylum white room. Even dealing with the internet, they're not going to have a time using it where they're using it with no algorithms. And I know people will say that algorithms have always existed on social media, which yeah, is true, but not to the extent they are now. Algorithms nowadays are constructed to the point where they're as addictive as fen. You can't even get off the apps if you want to. Back then, the beauty of things was finding random rabbit holes and going down a whole genre on YouTube. Viral memes would spread organically through people randomly finding something funny. Nowadays, I can't even keep up with the memes myself. I feel like I'm 20 generations behind already with us. Before, you'd have like a couple of viral memes everyone knew universally. But now, because of
Type
TikTok,
shit.
there's a new one every couple of days, and if you don't keep up with the
Bro, there's a new one every day. There's a new meme every day. Like, especially, now chat, listen. There's a new meme every day. Especially now that we have TikTok and there's streamers just streaming every day, saying the most wildest shit every day, including myself. My nigga. You know what I'm saying? Including myself. Nigga, we have streamers every day streaming this shit and saying the most craziest shit, and it's a meme the next day. It's a sound on TikTok the next day. They making TikTok dances to that shit. You feel me?
Evolutions of it, you're behind. The 6'7" kid has deadass turned into a
Bro,
whole
I
Pokemon
never seen
evolution
this shit,
course to
bro.
the point the kid is now releasing a cryptocurrency.
Hi, come on in. Leave the door open. I want everybody to hear this. We have a team in place and an overwhelming amount of collabs we're working on. And we're ready to bring 6'7" into crypto.
Anyone that gets scammed in this deserves it, and I hope he makes $1 million and never gets arrested. I can't get over the fact that
Bro.
AI memes are gonna
Nah,
be a
deadass,
thing
they
that's
deserve that
typical. And I'm
shit.
not talking about Sora 2 edits of people and stuff. I mean literally AI generated memes like Tung Tung Sahar, or any of the other brain rot AI characters, which they're selling plushies and merch of it and everything. Kids love it. What they're
Yeah,
also
it's actually
never gonna
crazy how
experience
that
is
brain
the
rot
crime
shit
of
actually
losing
is, like,
physical media. Bro, I think
crazy
even
now,
something
bruh.
like flash drives will be unknown to a lot of them. Because now we got cloud media and you don't really need it anymore. Nostalgia of pulling up to your homie's house and them having a collection of games for y'all to choose through, or the family living room DVD
Oh my
collection for y'all to
God.
sort through. I don't think it will
I still have
completely
that.
die
I'm
off
not gonna
though,
lie.
because people still buy albums all the time, which kind of makes sense because it's one of those things that you can always have as a collectible for the future. But physical movies and games are definitely gonna be dead. They already stopped
Nah, for
producing a
real.
lot of them for years by now. You might have to go back to it though, because these companies' greed is getting out of hand. Once everyone found out you don't actually own the games you buy, but a lot of them you're just licensing a copy, and if the company you're getting it from, like Sony, loses it, then you lose the game too. It changed people's mind in a snap. Instead of calling it buy on the PlayStation Store, they might as well call it temporarily rent until we lose our license for it, then f you and know you're not getting your money back. That's gotta be illegal in some type of way. Like, what are we doing, law enforcement? It's gonna be crazy in 2050 when kids are doing nostalgia
Oh my
years from
God.
the 2000s and 2010s.
They're
and
showing,
they
he's
pull up with a
showing
collection
all
of
Peak. Did y'all just see that lineup? Did y'all not just see that lineup of Peak? He showed Gravity Falls, regular show Adventure Time, Halo, Halo Reach. I think that was Halo Reach. I think that was just regular Halo. But bro, that was just all Peak. Lego Marvel Legos. Bro, like he really just showed Peak right there. That was really just Peak. If you know, you know, bro.
and CDs. I think it might reach
That
a
shit was
boiling point where
dead
people
ass
genuinely
peak, bro.
swing back to having physical things, especially with every streaming platform increasing their
was
prices
dead
every
ass peak,
year
bro.
while removing the shows people actually like. There should be no reason Netflix is increasing their price by like $3 every year. That inflation excuse is gone.
Bro,
it ain't 2022 anymore.
Chat, that's literally like how Game Pass is about to be $30 a month now, bro. That shit is crazy. Wasn't it like $10 or something a month, like $12 a month? Now it's about to be $30, my nigga. Yeah, bro.
Instead of actually
What are we
giving
doing?
good content, they'd rather pay off Congress
Like,
to
what are
sign
we
some
doing,
law
bro?
that says it's the death penalty if you sail the seas. Life was really good though when you just had Netflix and could watch whatever you wanted. And why'd I just find out for Amazon Prime Video that they started charging to use it now? Jeff, you not making enough money from the Amazon subscriptions? Come on, dog. I've been paying you $15 every month for the past 6 years. You could at least give me that. You just try to pay off a country to remove a bridge so your yacht could go through it. I just want to watch The Boys for free. Subscriptions are something Gen
What?
Alpha is also gonna have
That
to
real?
grow up with. They're not gonna know a world where you could buy something and have it to you and not have to pay a subscription to use it. In fact, I guarantee in 10 years when you're going to buy anything, in order to unlock the full
It's gonna be a
capabilities of the product,
subscription,
you have to
bruh.
get some type of subscription. They're already
telling
doing that
you.
with cars. It used to be free to use all the car apps, and now they charge you $10 to $20 a month to use them. They're making a car where you're gonna have to pay to unlock the full horsepower. Making a product with something already
What?
ready to use in it and then charging to use it is capitalism summed up in 2025. Even Ring, the security camera everyone gets, started charging to be able to see intruders. Imagine not paying $5 a month
I
to
didn't
see
know
out your
that.
Ring
What the
camera,
fuck?
and someone's breaking in your house but you can't
You have
see
to
who
pay
it is.
money
Then you
to
get
use the
slimed
Ring
out because you
camera?
didn't want to throw $5 a month for a camera you spent $100 on already. I've noticed in the past decade they've been doing
I
this
didn't
for
even
a
know
lot
that.
of products. A company will release the product that's cool and everyone in the public loves. Then when the public starts to rely on it, that's when they press the "F you nigga, we pushing greed to the max." button.
Fuck
And
you,
it always
nigga.
works because a lot of people are still gonna keep with the product even if they increase it. I miss when companies used to be treating customers like customers back then. You look at Apple and see how much they blessed everyone with iPhones
Oh my God,
back
they
then,
blessed
and now they're coming up with a new way to charge
everything,
you
bro.
for looking at your phone. Okay, I made that one up, but you can't tell me that Apple Care isn't one of the dumbest subscriptions to ever exist. You gotta be one clumsy motherfucker to be paying over $100 every year on your phone for insurance. Put an OtterBox on it and call it a day. if you're that clumsy.
OtterBox.
And the last thing they truly won't experience is things actually being affordable. Things for us are already unaffordable, like houses for who knows how long have been cooked. But at least we can
my
say
God,
we
yo.
grew up in times when
Apartments are cooked now, bro. And also this, bro, the true dollar menu, bro. Like true dollar menu. Like, didn't they still have the dollar menu like in the quarantine, or that's when everything went to shit? But I remember this picture. And I remember walking into the McDonald's on a cool windy day. You know what I'm saying? I got a Happy Meal, of course, but I saw this. I saw the menu, bro. The Dollar Tree menu plus more. Bro, this is peak. This is peak. I remember when the McChicken was $1, bro. Not anymore. That shit like $2.
the
Shit
dollar
cooked.
menu that actually costed $1. This is how I weigh the
Shit
economy.
cooked.
Don't bring me this value meal bullshit at McDonald's. If the McChicken ain't $1, it ain't the same. It wasn't even too long ago that things were going down the right path. Actually, in 2019, for the first time in 50 years, the US unemployment rate was 3.7%. And a lot of the world's GDPs were growing. In fact, it was one of the strongest economic years of the 21st century. Then the big COVID happened, and we cooked probably the next 2 generations to come. Corporations decided to use it as a scapegoat to be greedy. The McChicken became $4. $4. Every
Oh
time
my
I mention
God, that's
that,
at
someone has a heart
$4
attack in
now?
a random part of the world. Even
thought
with
it was only
normal
$2.
inflation now, the average cost of a new car in 2050 is going to be between $90,000 to $133,000. And I know that price might actually be normal in that time compared to the income people will be making. But one thing you can guarantee is that minimum
That shit
wage
is
is going to
only
stay
gonna
at
go
$7.25. I can't fathom people are actually working for that much. Imagine working 8 hours and this is what you end up with. In a full week, you'll end up
This
with
is
a
what
full
you end up with.
$290. Don't splurge. It's crazy that even the baseline prices for Gen Alpha is gonna be more. Like the basic trim of a Honda Civic will probably be $50,000. And they think the birth rate is bad now, just wait until the next generation. Shout out to the young parents and but I dodged the bullet not having a kid in this time. I genuinely will be 2 times poorer if I had a kid right now, and I would probably be broke by now. And I don't even blame the Gen Alpha kids because they'll probably be hunting for scraps by the time they're over. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how y'all feel about getting old and which retirement home you're picking. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah,
As
that
always-
picture just made me remind myself, bro. I have a bad, bad, it's like a bad, crank. Yeah, is there, they use that word, crank, or I don't know, bro. It's just bad, bro. Like my neck hurt. I'm getting old, Chuck.
I love you
maybe
guys
he's right.
consensually. And until next time.
Maybe he is right,
I'm
bro.
out.
Yeah, Tommy NFT, bro. W freaking video. W video, bro. Hope you had an amazing day. W video, man.